West Virginia, so you want to vote. That's awesome, but you have to make sure you're registered first. If you're not sure whether you're registered already, there's a link in the description where you can check right now. But if you're not registered or you need to update your name or address, you can go to the link in the description and register online as long as you have a West Virginia driver's license or state ID. If you don't have a West Virginia ID or you'd just rather fill out a paper form and mail it in, then you can go to the same link and register using the printable form. However you register, you have to do it by October 16th to vote in the November general election. Cool, so you're registered. Now you get to vote. In most cases, you're going to be voting in person, but you can vote absentee by mail if you'll be out of state on election day. That includes if you're a student in another state but would prefer to vote in West Virginia, or if you have an illness, disability, or work shift that prevents you from going to the polls. If any of those apply to you, you can print off the form in the description and mail it to your county clerk to request a ballot. You have until October 31st to request your ballot, but the sooner you get your request in, the longer you will have to look it over, research candidates, and vote before you mail your ballot back before November 6th. Any registered West Virginia voter can vote early in person though. To do that, you can go to your county courthouse between October 24th and November 3rd, and there's a link in the description where you can find the locations and hours to vote early in your county. If you don't plan on voting early, you can head to the polls between 6:30 a.m. and 7:30 p.m. on November 6th. You can find out where you need to go to vote using the link in the description below. You'll also need to bring an ID with you, a valid driver's license or state ID, passport, military ID, student ID, or concealed carry permit all work. If you don't have one of those, you can also show a birth certificate, social service ID, health insurance card, or a utility bill or bank statement with your name and address on it. You should also consider bringing a sample ballot. If you want to see everything that you'll be able to vote for, there's a link to find your county's sample ballot in the description. You don't have to vote for every item on the ballot for it to be counted, but those local elections are pretty important, so this gives you the chance to research the candidates ahead of time. If you want to, you can even print one out, fill it out, and bring it to the polls with you so that you can remember how you wanted to vote. The best thing to do if you want to vote in the midterms is to make a plan to vote right now. From what day you're going to register to whether you're going to vote in person or absentee, what kind of ID you're going to use and where that is, even what time you're going to vote and how you're going to get there. Write it down, put it in your notes app, text it to a friend, just make a plan so that nothing unexpected stops you from being counted on November 6th. All the links you need to check your registration and voting location will be in the description. Thank you for voting.